Darling, forever if you want to, I'll play the part of ever if you want to, just with you, just to be with you. I'm part of ever if you want to, I'll play the part of ever if you want to, just with you, just to be with you. I'm part of ever if you want to, I'll play the part of
Good evening. I am your host, Miss TML. You are now tuned in. We are at the first ever live artist review show, performance show, competition for the Welcome to the Jungle Boston Got Now presents. And I just want to say to everybody that's on this panel tonight, you guys are just amazing in regards to just work ethic and what we do and what we build and what we're trying to do for artists out here in New England. So I want to welcome all my kings tonight, and I feel like we have a very diverse collective group of individuals right now behind the scenes that have been a part of this event, and I just think it's great to see all the different talent that we were able to pull together in a short amount of time. And to offer them services and packages that will help to further their career and help to develop them as an artist. That's so important to me, and why I do marketing and branding and all the things that I do to help build an artist's platform and just, you know, catalog. So I'm definitely all for it. And shout out to Show Me What You Got, Ace the Truth, my guy.
Hey,
We've been doing this now for almost 2 years, and
word.
it's been a long time coming. And we've gotten to a point now where it actually makes sense, and just being able to curate a platform for artists who are out in New England that are working, but also to bring other artists in from other parts of the country to actually be a part of this network as well. So it's been a dope experience. So I just want to salute you.
Yeah. Hey,
EA
thank you.
Sports, my guy. It only makes sense because I started with you. You're my brother, my comrade, just somebody that no matter what, we've been in the thick of it. I've learned from you. I've learned, just how to deal with artists and things like that. And I know you do this for real, for real. From the mixtape scene to DJing at shows and having artists who are openers. Like, it's always a challenge, and it's always different things that come with it. And I just respect your patience and your guidance and your charisma and your ability to be able to take over and orchestrate the stage, not just as a DJ, but also as an MC. So shout out to you, bro. I don't want to take up too much time, but shout out to KASH, my guy, Straight Up Entertainment. You are just somebody that's always been supportive, and just someone who I look to bounce ideas off, and you just understand the business from a whole different aspect and a great perspective. So I'm just glad and honored to have you be a part of this panel tonight as well.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it, man. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. More to come, more to come. We're definitely building here, and we're definitely just trying to gauge, what direction we need to go further with this platform, and, just how we're going to orchestrate getting the artist to the level of being a opener. You know what I mean? Getting them to the point of being a paid artist, and making sure that the other artists that are coming on this platform get to that level of development as well. And it's about creating a demand. It's about creating that, support system and that balance and actually working a project. And I think that's the part that artists miss, is that they don't understand the value of putting 150% into working one song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking 3-month promotion. I'm talking, full throttle, you going out doing interviews, doing whatever it takes to get that song as much traction as you can. As we know, the music business is broken up into 4 quarters. So we have to look at it from business perspective when it comes to marketing and packaging an artist. And I think sometimes that gets misconstrued somewhere. Like, artists just think it's one thing, but it's not. It's a whole lot of things that go into this pot. So, and I believe that we all have that gift and that resource power to be able to build an artist to get to those levels.
And
Amen.
definitely,
Amen.
I think a lot of artists of all kind, they want to produce art and they don't want to think about the other stuff they gotta do, the social media, the connect network and all that stuff. They kind of just want to sit back, create their art, and you need a team that's gonna handle that for you.
Right. I think so.
They want to produce art and they don't want to think
Right.
about the
Absolutely. And that's the thing, is like, I always say, in regards to, just putting yourself out there, you have to be a walking promoter. You have to be a billboard. And we as a unit, we understand what we're looking for in artists. Like, and I think that was part of the competition. A lot of the, the criteria, the had to do with how they orchestrated a stage, their performance, their stage performance. Are they owning their music? EA even had to say a couple of times, like, do y'all know y'all lyrics? Like, because that's important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, an artist being able to carry through on their song and not miss a line or 3 lines, and they got to stop and just let the music play. Like, understanding your tone, understanding how that affects you being on the mic. You know what I'm saying? All those different things have to make sense. And either you have it or you need more practice or more guidance. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just a part of the learning curve of being an artist, not just an artist, but also being an entertainer, a performer.
I think a lot of people, like a lot of the artists now, they piece together their verse, like they go bar for bar, they punch in bar for bar, and then they don't listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? They don't really listen to their music enough to learn it, and they don't really stick in their head because they're doing it bar for bar. It's kind of almost like freestyling to a certain extent. So then they don't listen to their music.
Right.
So they're about to perform. They don't have the confidence to go out there and rap it, so they got to play the track behind them. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason the track, because they're not confident in they're knowing their lyrics. And they know if they mess up without that track behind them, it's over. It's more.
Now we doing airplay, like.
Yeah, exactly. So they need that backtrack because they're not confident.
So Pete, let me give you my opinion on that. Right? And I fully agree with you guys when it comes to artists knowing their lyrics and not using the music to support it. I use an example. I went to go see Clips. They did their first show at the Roadrunner in Brighton, and they did their show with raw, with no lyrics, and I'm like it was. I give the show a 7 because they didn't know all their lyrics. It takes time to build that chemistry. So to expect all artists to want to perform without their music is it's a little bit unrealistic for them. But I understand we got to set the standards through the showcases. Like, hey, listen, this track was dope. We see you doing what you're doing. Come back to the next one and do it without it. And so we helping them grow with the interaction of the record at least, versus setting that standard and knowing what kind of challenge we're putting them through when we already know it's a challenge, and we're going to put them through a challenge for sure. But we got to grow with them. So I agree with you on that. I just think we should just be a little bit more patient with the artists that we're going to be working with these showcases to see that improvement in them,
And now for me, my opinion on that, to be honest, right? I don't even care. I don't care if the music's in the background. Can you perform it? Is what I care about. Can you perform it? Can you jumping around, perform this joint? Even if it's in the back, because if you run out of breath, at least you dancing and doing something, right? If you can't perform it, And I think a lot of artists are studio artists back in the days we used to call them to, you know. So that's what it is. They go to the studio. It's easy to punch in, like you said, punch in, punch in, punch in. That's easy. Now when you actually gotta perform it, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's practicing on performing the song. I
Yeah.
don't think.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the tour get around their friends. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's cool, but nobody's really thinking about how to perform it. Because
Yeah.
just like when you perform, it's like running track. You run out of breath. Feel me? So
Yeah. Get caught in the moment. You're jumping
feel
around.
me?
Yeah.
The lights feel different now.
Yeah. 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 This is
All of a
real.
sudden, it's
You got
hot.
real.
The pressure's on it got real. You feel me? I think that they don't even think about that part of it. The stopping is everybody knows my joint, but everybody don't know your song because you keep
Mm.
switching up your show set every show. But how do I learn the song if you switch it every show?
Yeah.
Now we don't even know the
Right.
songs with you. You just keep doing new songs, and now it's really
Yeah.
on you to perform it. You kind of making it that way on yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you got songs that everybody already know, but you don't perform them. I don't care if
Yeah.
they 3 years old. I don't care. Perform it so till the world sings it. But they'll just go, I just made a new song. Want to perform that song.
Yeah. I'm about
Not
to
no,
perform something new I just made last other night. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. You feel
Yeah.
me? Now you don't got the breath. We all smoking and drinking, so you running out of breath. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm talking about? The lights feel
Right.
different. You sweat. It's different. So these are the situations that I feel like they need to start preparing for. Is if they're gonna be doing shows, they gotta also rehearse their sets. Not just yo hit the DJ up, yo bro make me a set. I'm gonna take it to the show and I'm gonna kill it. No
Mm.
rehearsal, no practice. The only
No, you
practice
gotta
was
practice.
on the way to the show. On the way to the show, they listen to it over and over. I got it, I got it. You really don't got it because it takes more than you just rapping it. The show,
Mm-hmm.
my opinion.
Yeah. Got a lot to do with it.
So even if it was even the songs in the
Absolutely.
background,
Yeah.
you can perform it. You feel me? We can hear you, but when you not talking in the mic, then it shows that the songs in the background.
Yeah.
You ain't even speaking into the mic. So now these things stand out.
Yeah. At
So
least have
even
the
if
interest.
we have it, you feel me? We would still be like, yo, but he rocked. We wouldn't even if he rocked the show, we wouldn't even be talking about if this song was in the background.
Mm.
I know many artists that rock the show and they songs in the background, and nobody ever talks about it.
Yeah, I think a lot of times when mainstream artists do it too, it kind of makes it like okay, you know, what I'm saying everybody else, if mainstream artists can do it, I want to see this person do it. Now it's okay for me to do it. It comes
And I think that's the trickery. But the mainstream artists got 1 million views on that song already.
yeah, it don't matter. Everybody know the song already. You know what I'm saying?
They mainstream. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
here's not
Yeah,
mainstream. Everybody stop thinking that everybody knows their music.
yeah, and that's even with song selection too. You can't just like you can't use mainstream artists as a barometer of what song selection. They come out with slow song. They come out slow. They can come out and everybody know their song already. But you can't come out slow like that. People don't know your song. You gotta come out blazing.
Gotta come out blazing. And if you got that song, you know everybody's telling you, oh, that's the joint, that's the joint. You gotta beat that joint in their head. That should be, if it's old, that should be the first joint that's you coming out to, so the people remember you from that song
Mm-hmm. And you
before
grab
you
their
go
attention.
to the joints.
Yeah, it's easier to go to other stuff that might not be as good if you grab their attention already. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe a slower song because you got grab their attention from the first song. Now they're gonna give you a chance. That first song to grab their attention, you lost them basically.
Basically,
Yeah, and another
I would say.
challenge that no, go ahead.
Now go ahead, finish, bro.
No, another challenge that we saw with the song selection, and I agree with Ace. You know, we do have to give these artists a chance to realize the fact that they are, you know, kind of at the start for the most part. So, you know, it obviously, yeah, we got to give them a little bit of leeway. But even watching the show, I think we all noticed that some of them really needed that backing track, and some of them didn't need it at all. Honestly, at the end of
Mm,
the day,
yeah.
like it was there, but you couldn't even tell that it was there because they were just spitting anyway. So,
Mm,
so yeah, so that's fine. Like, I guess for a little bit of layering, it does make sense, but you can't use it as a crutch. You know, you got to know your fucking words. I've had people show up for their music video shoot and they didn't know their verse. No, we're not doing that. That's not that's not gonna work. I can't fake that. You know what I'm saying?
They
Now,
put
that
rips
don't
on
mean,
it.
they don't mean, it's like you gotta practice for these situations. You want to shoot a video, you gotta practice for this situation.
Yeah, you got a vocoder on your voice, so your voice is a little
Right.
robotic.
Oh, thank
It sounds
you.
very
Thank
robotic.
Thank
Wait,
you.
wait,
Oh
wait.
my
Did you
God.
think that was
It's just
you?
I thought it
me.
was just me. I thought it
I'm
was
like
just me,
over
bro.
here
I swear to God.
Ace
bugging
is like,
out.
am
I'm
I
like,
high?
wait a minute.
I thought he was doing it on purpose. He sounded like a Terminator or something.
Yo.
I thought he was trying to be Peter Frampton.
I'm like, where you going on, T-Pain? Hold on.
I ain't do nothing but just move the mic away. I don't even know how it sounds.
You sound like you're really about to drop some hard bars.
Sound like Optimus
Yo.
Prime.
We might need you to, reboot that. Like how you said on the laptop, reboot that.
Yeah.
Cause you sound robotic though. I really want
I
to hear
think
what you're saying.
once
I'm
just tried to log in. Once just tried to log in, I think.
Can you hear me? How that
Yeah, you
sound?
better. Yeah,
Oh,
you good.
word. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it sound
God,
like
you're a human. You're a
I'm a
human.
human. I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
You need this.
Now you sound like Peter Guns.
They you feel me? See, they hit the effects and stuff.
Yo, I was like, what is going on?
And
Y'all
look,
didn't see
y'all
me
just
over
letting
here.
me talk.
I'm
Y'all ain't
trying to
even
chime
saying
in
it.
from
Everybody
another
just like,
place.
yeah, all right, yeah, he's right. But he
I was
sounds crazy.
enjoying
I'm
it.
like, yo, Cash is going with it. Cash
I
is
was looking for
going
the
with it.
voices
I'm
we could
like,
change it into.
Oh my god. Yo, this
so Apex, I want to welcome you, Will, to the platform as well. I just want to say you're an amazing person to work with, and I think we're on to something great in regards to what we're curating and what we're building within this union. So I know you have the results.
Sure do. Mm-hmm.
Sure do.
Would you like them? Would you like them right now?
Not yet. We're gonna go through a review of every
Yeah, because I could slow roll it really easy.
whether they was there or not. Yeah, and then we'll get into that. So the first artist on the list was Kai the Angel. Kai the Angel didn't perform, right?
That is correct.
Oh, shit.
Okay. The second one is Black Sea.
Black Sea
And I just
did a good job.
Yep. Did a good job. I would have like one thing that we all discussed while we were sitting there is artists going out to the crowd and them actually taking advantage of the room and owning the room, not just the stage, but the room. And that was something that I we've seen from too many artists. That is something that I would have liked to see more of. How about you guys?
You mean actually going off the stage into the being more intimate with the crowd type thing?
Right, like the crowd interaction.
See, me personally, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm unless you're like a mainstream artist, then people in the crowd be like, "Oh, he's in the crowd," like what I'm saying. And I get to touch him his clothes, and they're
Right.
fascinated by it. But when it comes to atmospheres like that, or even open it up and the crowd don't know you that much, and they don't really care if you go in the crowd, they don't care if you're in their face. I've never been. For that reason, I haven't been a big fan of that. But I think it's cool when like a mainstream artist does it and the crowd goes like crazy and they love it.
I think there's a time and a place, and I think it depends on how you do it. Because yes, you're right. That real sort of like celebrity wading through the crowd kind of moment, like that is a big deal. But also, there's even if you're a smaller artist, take K Watts for example. During her set, she had a girl in front of her. Taking photos, and at one point, she kind of held the mic out to her. I would have liked to have seen her in that moment go down, like take a selfie with her while she's rapping, like make kind of a crowd moment out of it. Because crowd interaction is so important, and there's some ways you can connect with people from the stage, and I think that there's some ways you can connect with people on the floor. Now, if you just go down there and you think, "Oh, I'm so cool because I'm down here," yeah, no, you're absolutely like, obviously you're not it. You're not future. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be a different feeling in that situation. But on the other hand, like if you could use that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody in the crowd that's rapping your lyrics along with you, that's a person maybe you should go talk to.
Yeah,
Right.
That makes
that's
sense.
a
So
fact.
the next person on the list was K Watts. And shout out to K Watts. Shout out to Black
Pretty good
C.
job.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, in regards to, just owning the stage and, that was something that I definitely pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? How comfortable artists are on the stage, because that is ultimately your job, is to own that.
Yeah,
And, having the hype man, having all of that, sometimes that is definitely a necessary, situation. And I felt like she brought the hype man in at the right time. Um, Once just logged in, so let me just bring him in, guys.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, what's
What up?
up,
What
man?
up?
Hey,
Blunt.
Blood.
What up?
Those good ones.
Hell, you what's going on, my
So,
G's?
Blunt, we're only two
We getting
artists
to it
in.
tonight.
Well, three artists. Black C and K Watts. Do you want to give your review on them? How do you feel?
Which artist you
Was there
said?
anything that stuck out to you?
What for
Was there
K
was
Watts?
there anything that stuck out to you? Yep, and Black C.
I mean, I like Black C's music selection. The thing about K Watts though, she had like her music helping her.
Yes,
Her
Okay.
music was helping her,
yes.
What do you What do you mean by that?
Well, I think
huh?
you mean backtrack.
Oh, the backtrack. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
see.
like me personally, when I perform, I only have ad lib tracks. People have their whole tracks up there. That takes away from the essence of the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, she at some points it's like her verses was being rapped for her by her song.
Yeah, you almost become a hype man of your own song. That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I think she did good. I think she was
Now
really
she did
good.
good though.
She did
Like
good.
she did
She
good,
got.
but that's what I got from that.
I think she's good at like her
Right.
subject matter, what she does.
You see
Like,
how
like
sometimes people can't even perform with their music on. It's not that easy. So to have somebody do that with no lyrics, like Blunt said, man, he's an engineer, he's a producer, so he got the luxury to kind of give himself that treatment, or anybody who works for him on that service.
Yo, take the
But
speaker off your mic or something. I can't hear you, Ace.
Yeah, something
my bad,
can't.
oh,
You
my
you
bad, my
sound
bad,
muffled.
my bad. Yeah, so he got the luxury to be able to do that in the
Oh,
studio and stuff. And that's
can
why
you
we're
move it
working
closer?
together.
Are you on an earbud or something?
You can't hear me?
Rick, you're a little low, a little muffled.
Hold on.
Yeah, you sound low now.
You hear me?
Yeah,
No, but she did a good job. But that's like, you know what I'm saying. That's one thing a lot of artists should focus on. They should really what's we call it too before they perform. Practice.
Practice.
See,
We was just
see,
on that for
Practice
the
is
last
so
10 minutes.
important.
I knew he was gonna go
Yeah.
there because it shows. And now now for me, I didn't want to judge because I feel like I've done a lot of shows with certain artists that was on the card, right? So I expect
Mm-hmm.
more than what was given. Just
Right.
because there's
Right.
some artists that was maybe their first show, their third show, and there's just some artists up there, it was like their 50th show. So it's like you supposed to already
Right.
know these things. We shouldn't be telling you these things. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Absolutely.
Maybe that's exactly what they need. Maybe they just needed to hear it. You know what I'm saying, from a couple more people, really, at the end of the day, because you're right. Like if you've been doing this a long time, and I understand like there are bigger artists that do have their backing tracks behind them, but like
Right.
it's like you can't think about it the same way that you can't market the same way Drake does. It doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
but you actually have to be better right now until it's time. You know what I'm saying, for you to be able to step back.
But I
Yeah.
always say this. I
You have
always
to
say
give me
this. If you
a
sit in
show.
there,
You have to give me a show.
right? But if you sit in there rapping over your tracks and then allowing the track to rap for you and all that, I don't know. That's just
See?
my opinion. I
But
Now,
that's
don't.
what
now
we.
I
I'm with
I
know.
get
I'm
Now
that.
with
see,
you.
like like I said, I know what he means, and he's talking when it's rapping 4 to 8 bars, and you ain't said nothing, and you threw one word in, you the hype
Right.
man of it
Right.
now because it's only 16 bars, and some is 12 bars. So if you let 4 bars go by,
Right.
it looks like you don't know your lyrics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, because you sitting there
Absolutely.
letting the song play out for you.
Mm. Yeah, like I
You know
said,
what I'm
use
saying?
it as a crutch. Use it as a crutch. Then
That's how I only do. I do ad lib tracks because my perform I do ad lib tracks. So it's like it's the ad libs. That's it, and the hook. You
yeah,
don't
that's
want
fine.
the whole lyrics through your joint
And if you
to
got a
get
hype man,
comfortable.
you really shouldn't need a backing track. Your hype man should be right there with you, saying every last
Right.
word. He should know every last word of your rhyme at least, and he should be a crutch if you got a hype man.
If you don't got a hype man, that's when you have the ad lib track.
That
You
was
know what I mean?
on your back track, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But don't let the track take over this performance. And that's what a lot of artists do. Even known artists.
Yeah, and that's why the underground artists think it's acceptable because they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go see him do it. If he's doing it, I can do it too, and it's cool. So
Right.
When the part of the performance is the art of it and the art of you being able to perform your lyrics to the beat.
Right.
For me, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where it's like, okay, you're not just a rapper, you're an actual artist who entertains. You know what I'm saying? And
Like
I think that's important.
I'm an entertainer. Like me, I'm an entertainer all day. You know what I mean? If I perform ad libs in the hook, that's it. You ain't gonna hear the whole track. Like that's crazy. But sometimes I don't even need a track. I can just go in whatever without the track, without the ad lib track,
Right.
because I'm that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I practice. I practice. Like, practicing really is important.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
So
rapping is
okay,
a
we're
hobby.
gonna move.
Really, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Rapping isn't the job title.
Y'all hear me?
Entertainer is the job
Y'all hear me?
that's
title.
true. Never get
Yeah.
you.
Good
Sound
look.
better.
Yeah.
Good look. Good look.
Yeah.
Good look. Good look. All right.
So the next artist is Fugo Music. Let me
That was
just
a Latin
say
artist,
I
right?
wasn't ready.
Fuego.
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 Frego was
Fuego.
Then I was a Latin artist, right?
Yeah, he was
Yes,
like a
he-
reggaeton artist.
That
Yeah.
nigga was lit.
Like I was moving. And I didn't even know why. I was like,
But that's
yo,
what
this
I
music
mean
is
by
bumping. Like, this is
sometimes
an artist performing.
he was
Yeah.
performing, so it
What-
was already
yeah.
different. He performed. We could be
You're right about
real.
that.
We can't
Yeah.
even think was his music in the back of him. I don't even know because he was
It was.
performing.
It was, but he was
Right.
performing
It
though.
was. It was.
See,
He was
so I
performing
wasn't
real.
even paying attention to that, but he was performing. So I was like, yeah, he really getting it.
Yeah,
So the
it was
thing,
dope.
Yeah.
the thing about Latin music, right? Is like, and this shows you too, like with hip hop and Latin and how hip hop ranges. Like a lot of these artists from out the country and everything, they approach this thing with the same etiquette that we're talking about right now. They understand the value of presentation, performing, looking like it, sounding like it, feeling like it. And so I appreciate him doing this thing because we need to bring that standard up more, even if it's a different language or different genre of
That
music.
nigga had me hyped.
That nigga, he had me feeling.
Yeah.
I told you, he had me with the Honda Accord, Street Dream niggas, fucking Civics, Honda Civic DX. You feel me? Like it made me feel Latin again. Like I was like, I'm a nigga.
He was nice.
Yeah, he gave me that. I'm like,
Me and you was sitting next to each other. You seen I was gigging.
yeah, yo. So shout out to Fuego 360, man. Salute, man. Appreciate you. He actually didn't get to perform at
that
the
was
last
dope.
showcase. So I appreciate him coming through
Yeah,
and staying persistent and rocking with us.
He was nice. I liked him.
that was dope.
Yeah, Fuego did
I
a great
liked
job.
him. I just,
Shout out Fuego.
so the next artist is D Nation. Shout out to D Nation. I rock with D because
Was dope.
he
Shout out D.
he's
That's from
lyrical, but he's
Brockton?
also very diverse. I never knew he could sing. I just always heard him rapping. So when I heard him sing, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. You should have got me with that one first, because then the rapping for me would have been the caviar. That would have been, oh, now he's like, but to have that vocal ability range, and to be able to do that speaks so many different levels of artistry to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I come from that era
Right.
of I wanted to rap and sing. You know what I'm saying?
He got little
So
Nelly. He got
that
little
for
Nelly
me,
on him.
like, I think he's
Give
bigger
him a little
than Nelly.
Band-Aid.
I think that's like,
Bigger than Nelly? I don't know about that. But salute to him.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
bigger. He's gonna be bigger than
I don't
what he
think
needs
Nelly
to
was
be.
a singer.
Nelly
I
was
don't
doing
think
all the
Nelly was a
hooks.
singer though.
Nelly was
Nelly
doing
wasn't a
He was kind
singer.
of melodic. It was kind of
He was
melodic, but it
singing.
wasn't.
It was
It
Yeah, it's a
wasn't
melodic
he wasn't
rap.
singing like
singing.
he
Yeah.
was doing.
That's singing, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't singing. He did
Bro.
not sing, bro.
He was like,
Bro.
it was more
Are you
He did
melodic.
not
Like,
sing. Go
Yo.
listen to Nelly tracks. He did not sing, bro.
Bro, I
Right.
grew up off listening to the Sweatsuit album. I'm
Right.
telling you.
Nah, Nelly did not sing like that,
That
bro.
nigga.
He said the
You know what I'm
sweatsuit
talking
out.
about.
the Sweatsuit album, yeah,
Pull up Melly Hill.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, man.
Nelly's one of my
Sweatsuit,
favorite
by
commercial
Sweatsuit, he
rappers.
was
That
desperate.
nigga
He might
never
start
sang. He
singing by
rapped
then.
and shit. He didn't sing.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
He harmonized, but he didn't try to hit no note.
Harmonizing,
So,
right?
No.
so
G
you being
Nation
trying
hits notes.
Okay, he no, yeah, he do. He got yeah, he's better than Nelly. You right.
D Nation was doing his thing, man.
No,
Yeah,
he
he was
did
nice.
I'm
thing.
gonna give him
Yeah.
his credit. He
Very
did
solid.
his thing.
And I
Very
love
solid.
his
The
I love his
Afro.
his
Right.
his content. He's speaking
And
about real life situations.
Clean,
Like
clean,
I
he
clean.
didn't have no backtrack. He didn't
Yeah.
have a backtrack. Neither song was he had a backtrack.
Yeah, you're right.
Nope, he didn't.
Yeah.
D Nation,
Like that's a real
Nation.
Yo, we found
that's a real
talent better
talent
than
for
Nelly.
me.
Let's go, baby.
So, all right. So we're gonna move on. Ellie M.
I love you, M. That was her name. I love you, M. Is her name.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Nice. I didn't know that.
I
Thank
love you,
boss.
M. So she was the last.
Yes.
She was the last performer.
With the glasses, right?
And I was kind of upset because, yeah. But you know what's so funny is that we had the challenge
singer.
of this show of everybody. I don't want to go first. And I said, you know what? These are the shows that you do want to go first. You want to be up there, and the first 5 to 6 people you want to be going. And a
Yeah, you want to
showcase
set the tone. Yeah.
or you want to set the tone because you see at the end, a lot of the patrons started leaving, people started leaving. So I want to get my artists out there in the beginning of this artist. This is something to pay attention. Like you want to go first. Stop trying to be last. You want to get out there and get as many people in the crowd captivated and memorized by you because you're one of the first starting. Like that for me, if she would have went in the beginning, I think we would have had a better response from the audience.
Yeah.
And that was something that, like I felt like she could have gotten a lot more engagement if it would have been earlier in the show.
And you know what? I met her at in Providence. She performed. She killed it. So you know what you're saying and what you're seeing is exactly what it should have been. I wish it was a little bit more. You know, to me, I would say like I usually have the rotations and everything rolling. When I did that on stage and I said who want to go first, it was only off the impression that we had a competition. So I'm thinking in my head, let me put this out there to see what kind of energy is going to start. And that was the first time I heard crickets, and there was a lot of people in there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
so you know.
But then it started getting warmed up. But then it started getting warmed up, and people did start coming up to you saying, "I want to go next. I want to go next." Then you had people begging to go.
I know
because they're seeing certain artists get that crowd support and interaction. So this is where I had to think about it the other night. I'm like, nah, you never want to be the last ones going. You want to be the first ones going. You're going to get as many people as possible and get that crowd support and engagement. So that's definitely a pointer that I think we should point out to artists going forward. Try to be one of the first, starting. You know what I'm saying? First 5 in the lineup, because that's when usually people start really showing up and the event is really starting to go. I'm not saying everybody could be that in that rotation, but try to get there.
Yeah, try to get there.
Yeah, time management with the artists too. A lot of artists come in their own time. That shit gotta stop. Like we trying to hip hop is a corporation. I don't know what niggas think. This is like a real corporate. If you don't like corporate America, you don't like hip hop, because hip hop is part of this corporate America life where coming on time,
Yeah,
tapping
you
in
gotta
with
be
the
punctual,
DJ,
bro.
tapping in with the DJ. Hey DJ, oh you didn't get my music. Hey listen, let me email it to you or whatever the case may be. Before they don't like, so I've been a victim of that myself, or a suspect, should I say? Yeah, I no more of that. Even to myself.
We're gonna solve some of those problems going forward, even before we step in the door. We're gonna set a
Yeah,
standard
Oh yeah.
where the music is
yeah,
in the DJ's hands 2 days before the event. Like
yeah.
we just
Look,
have to get to
Right.
that point
usually, if
because then
I say,
if you're not dealing with any of those stray like fucking threads, you know what I'm saying? Like the event just clicks.
and
Right.
usually
And it doesn't flow
all shows I do, I usually tell all the artists, yo, you have to the day before. So if the show's on Friday, you have till noon Thursday to have your set in. Because I like to get dressed
Yeah,
for the show. I like to
right,
get ready for the
properly.
show. What if I
right.
gotta go get an outfit? What if I got things to do that day before the show? I'm not sitting on my email waiting all day long. And then what about my drive to the show? So you got to think
Oh yeah,
you
no,
got to
no,
take that in
facts.
consideration to the DJ that he has to go. So you got to get that set in. You feel me? So
No,
that's
facts.
where I used to do it.
You see what
That,
happens when we leave it up to them, though. That's the problem. So I'm gonna get on the
but
phone with them before this next
yeah,
one and start yelling at motherfuckers because
that,
I got no patience for this.
and
Yeah.
then what I do is,
None.
and then I tell I don't give the artist what time they go on. None of them. I
Right.
tell them if
That,
the doors
that
open
I
at
wasn't
8,
trying to do
you got to
that.
be here by 8, and then you got to sign in.
Yeah.
And when you sign
Hmm.
in, I know nobody want to go
That's when you
first. So
get
you
your
know what I
stuff.
tell them? I got a hat with some numbers in it. We're gonna shake this hats up. Y'all all gonna draw a number. If y'all want to trade numbers, that's amongst y'all. But once we get these numbers
Right.
written down, that's what it is. Y'all better come to report us that the trade was made. If not, these are the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes, sir.
5. That's where it is.
Yes,
Right.
Picked
sir.
it out there, and it's simple. Now they get to go, hey, now it
Right.
forces them to talk to each other if they want to trade. It forces
Mhm.
them to network with each other. Hey, Ace,
Yeah.
what's up, man? I'm EA, man.
Yeah.
I know you got third. Can we trade, man? Yo, now we got to even have a conversation. It's forcing you to network.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
right. And that should
You
be
know
the
that?
conversation, bro, because that was another thing. I felt like artists should be tapping in. That was one thing that I forgot to say is these are the artists that you should be working on collabs with. These are the artists that we put on this platform because we know they're working. We know they're trying. They're out here trying to
Yeah,
network. This is
definitely.
where you want to interact, not with people you know, with people you don't know.
Yeah, people will.
Those artists and try to,
Yeah, people gotta do
because
that
your
more. Definitely
network is your network.
talk about it.
Yeah,
You
that
definitely gotta.
your
You definitely
network is
gotta
your
talk more
network.
to other artists, and you know what I mean. People are just like standoffish or want to say teams, so have you. And some people are moving around and stuff. Now people are talking to me, get my information. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can see that
Right.
more so with the artist stuff.
That
You
was
know what
good.
With the artist,
Right.
because they got to understand this. It's going to be shows they go to out of state, and they might see that artist. And they might be the only 2 people from Mass.
I'm saying? Right.
You feel me? So now it's like, yo, you might have to click up now because everybody else is super deep and we represent Boston. Y'all represent Boston. Why won't we stand together?
Right.
Right.
Right? You don't got to keep on using
Absolutely.
your cousin for your future. You know what I'm saying? For your feature for every single album. Now you got a whole room
Yeah.
full of people that you perform with. You know what I'm saying? All of a
Yeah.
sudden
Exactly.
now
Mhm.
find someone. You know what I'm saying? There's so much talent in that room.
You all artists know what
Right.
they're missing on their music because just like Homegirl was singing, they know they got songs they need a singer.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And when it comes time, it's all of a
How
sudden
many
that
times
unknown
have people
singer.
hit me up and ask me for a singer? And I'm over here posting looking for a singer. Like, but you got singers right now in the building that you could work with, that you can put on a track. Y'all don't know
Correct.
what y'all could do together. And that is the part that I feel like we bring this type of coalition. I've seen artists that came from our platform that are now working together, that have now built some type of, bond or foundation with each other. This is where I'm like, this is what we're trying to do, is form a conglomerate of different artists in the building, like real paint artists. We had dancers in the building. Like, this is where Show Me What You Got has
The fuck that
taken
noise?
this type of environment and created something for the art, something for the people. You know what I'm saying? And it's for us by us. You know what I'm saying? So this is, I think, the dopest platform that I've seen come out of New England. In regards to our last couple of shows, having artists be paid to go out and perform. Like, I made sure all the artists got paid. They got a invoice, everything. So now you can show your demand. You sold so many tickets. These are the type of opportunities that we try to create to show artists. Like, you have to create a demand. The only way a label or anybody is going to pay attention to you is if you can sell tickets. Not always about what you're streaming. You know what I'm saying? But are you an artist who can sell? Are you an artist who can perform? Like, this is where it takes it to the whole next level. So I'm just glad that it's starting to make sense and we're starting to get there with the people that we have on this platform.
Right.
So the next artist is BSG. That's a
I
BSG.
liked him. He had good song
Hello,
selection.
PSG.
BSG, Cheeto.
Cheeto.
Where was the other BSG member at?
Cheeto? Huh?
He had a show he said.
Southside Kizzy. He had another show.
I
But
thought
I'm
it was
with them
another
heavy.
one too. It's three of them, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
BSC was the early winner.
He went
Yeah,
first. Yeah, he did.
short dude with the black hat and white shirt, t-shirt.
Yeah, he was fire. He was dope. Like, he's
I
the
like
person
his shit.
thinking
His shit was
that.
fire.
Nah, I always rock with him. Every time I see him, that's like my twin almost, for real.
His shit was fire.
He gave
Good.
he gave me like if you go and listen to his music, like he gives me that Ice Cube type of vibe, but he's on the East Coast. Like he has that persona that is just very like, he's intelligent, but he's also showing you that I'm a G, I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that, because if you really follow him, he's a father first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's all but he's also a person that you can tell has been through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And when I got to interview him and really understand his backstory, I was like, yo, I believe in what he's saying in his music. And that for me is a big part of when an artist can articulate themselves and make you feel their pain or feel that point in their life. Like he does that in a way, like even he was dancing to his music by himself on the stage. Like he still gave us a show by himself. And that for me was important.
Nice. One of the more
Especially when you're doing
artists up there.
Yeah. But especially when you're doing like a slow song like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the song selections I think are very important. You know what I'm saying? I always look for the rah-rah, the chants, the anthems, the nice hooks. You know what I'm saying? That people are going to remember. But when you do a song like that, when you're doing an emotional song or a song that is symbolic to you, you have to pay attention on how you articulate and deliver that to your audience, because they have to feel that pressure, they have to feel that passion that you felt.
Yeah.
So shout out to Cheeto for doing that.
Cheeto, BSG.
Big shout out, big BSG, man.
That's right.
That's my guy.
Passport Pudge. He hit me up. God rest his soul, rest in peace. He hit me up before, and he basically wanted to work with me. And that was one of the reasons why when I heard of BSG and all of that after, I was like, listen, I got to see what these guys is all about. Then I found out EA, Mark, everybody's connected to them. So it all makes sense. And it was just
That's a movement right there.
Like
That's
I said, everything
those are my guys.
Yeah, it's a movement. Like, I rock with them. When I go to shows and I see them opening, like they come like they're the stars, like they're the celebrities. They remind me of Upnorth and how we came out. That for me is important, because you have to have a union. You have to have you have to have your supporters, your people pulling up and supporting you and bring that energy. So shout out to them for that.
Hey, listen, shout out to BSG, but I can tell you right now, the way y'all was moving, oh man,
it was hard to keep up. It was hard to keep up.
Jerome Bettis, that was the bus, bro, knocking everybody out the whole region.
Man,
yeah.
And a funny part is, right, coming and being from a part of that, I feel like it could be done again.
Yeah,
it can be done again.
It can.
Yeah. It can, because everybody's already a warrior in their own in their own journey. Like some people we came in with, and some people we not with them, but like a lot of that experience is the wisdom that we pushing out right now. We don't gotta mention them. They know who they are. They know what the word is. But we are the path to that journey that we got to continue that.
Right,
Right.
right,
Right.
right.
And that's why I feel like it's dope that we're like curating the sound
Stop using that
in
word.
New England. I think no, because it is. Technically, I know I'm like, blah, blah, blah,
we just
but
pushing the
it's
music.
like, but we are.
Yeah.
But it's like, but no, because I feel like we have like a say in the culture here now. We are the pioneers. We've been here. We've been doing it. Like so, like when I hear like Miss Aquarius, Deja the Cut, those are females that I can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Those they speak in my talk. They speak in how I speak,
Right.
and that for me is important. You know what I'm saying? Like hear that real shit. I want to hear a female that can really spit because in Boston, where I come from, where we come from, you had to be a real spitter back in the days in order to even be in a cipher with a whole bunch of
For
dudes.
real.
So
Fuck that
to
shit.
have that etiquette and have that ability to be able to eat, even whether it's a male or female, like that's important. Like that reminds me of my era of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Of actually having to have lyrics and bars in order to even be sitting in a session with a whole bunch of dudes who are rapping. Like
Yeah,
that's important. So shout out to them for that because that for me, like that's what resonates with me. That passion that a female puts in, but also the fact that they have the package. They have everything. It's like this is what you want from a female. She's cute. She's from Boston. She's doing this, da da da. But she talking that talk.
Yeah, about not.
Let's give it to my sisters because they did.
Yeah,
they did their thing.
yeah.
They def did their
So the
thing
next
too.
person is Miss Aquarius. Say that again, EA.
They did their thing. They def both did their thing too. They def putting
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
They got a
So
yo
those are the
40,
next
yo,
two on
40
the
bars.
list.
Watch out.
That's why I
40
started
bars.
off with
Watch
them.
out. Deja and AQ coming on.
So
yeah.
Miss Aquarius, you know,
It's
as
great.
we know, um, she's been on the scene for years, and I
Yeah.
feel like she owns her set. You know what I'm saying? Like she owned it. Like for me, that was like seeing a artist who's been in the game for a long time. She's seasoned enough to know her set, to know how to move on the stage. Like that,
Yeah,
I didn't even have to look twice to know.
Fuck
Like
with the beam
she's
in the
doing her
red dot.
thing and she's
yeah. She's dope. She's
killing.
real
She
dope.
raps as it. Fuck with the beam with the red socks. Catching the red dot.
She's tough. She had a lot of stage presence. You know, good
Tough.
song selection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Her voice is
And
real
she
good too.
and she give it a vibe like she'll fuck a bitch up if she say
Bruh.
anything about her shit.
Right.
It's the Mohawk.
The
Boy.
Mohawk.
Mohawk.
it's the
Thank
Mohawk. She
you.
said.
Yeah. Her look had a little bit
Yeah.
everything.
Listen,
A
my
little
sister
bit,
dissing the Mohawk.
toughness, a little bit sexiness. Her look had a little bit everything for you.
But
Yeah.
she's an
for sure.
entertainer. And that's what I love about her.
Yeah.
She's a talent. You know what I'm saying? Like that for me is marketable. That for me is something that she don't just rap. She also does comedy. She also does a wide range of things. So it's like for me, I'm like, yeah, like you're somebody who deserves this. You're somebody who deserves to be recognized for your abilities and the fact that she can just jump right in and improv. Improv ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
she improvs. And that for me is like that's a real talent. That's not something that people just know how to do.
Mhm.
Right.
So shout out to
AQ.
Deja the Cut. Let me tell you this. Shout out to Kai Bills, my nephew. He definitely put me on to her. I asked a couple of months ago who's the hottest female artist in Boston, and that's what brought me to her viral video where she was doing acapella. She did her whole freestyle acapella, and I fell in love. That for me was like, I want to know who she is. And when Ace asked me, do I have an artist for this show? And I said, her. I'm hitting her up right now. And I hit her up, and she said, yep, I'll do it. I'm pulling up. And I felt the energy even in the room when she was there. Like she has it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that
One of the best flows of the night.
it,
Yeah,
Right,
Word,
right,
for sure.
definitely.
word,
huh?
word.
I
Like
would
One of
she
the
say
best
got
players.
emotional. She started crying. Like
Yeah,
that was that was
back.
deep for me. And she
Yeah,
told me why. You know what I'm saying? So for me, she was like, listen, I was writing this when I was homeless. I was writing this when I was going through a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, this is where I was like, this is the type of stuff that you want. You want that emotion. You
that's
want
Boston hip
that
hop. You feel me? That's
person.
Boston hip hop.
yeah, but
Yeah.
even
Jay
though
Fury,
her
Days in the
song was a
Yeah.
little
Cut.
slower song, she her voice, she got a powerful voice. You know what I'm saying? So her
Mhm.
voice
Yes.
captivates the room when she starts rapping. So even though she had a slower
Yeah.
tempo song, it still like kind of got everybody's attention because her voice and her delivery is crazy. So she's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Hunger.
Very different. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her because again, she's young at it.
Yeah, it's like
And
a
she
third,
still has
like a third performance or
time.
something like that. She's on like a third
Yeah.
performance.
And
She's
this
like real to it.
You got to bring
yeah.
her around. See, we
And
want
I
to be
told
able to see these. These are sorry, Tarji. These are the type of artists that like we want to bring around. So we want to bring around celebrities to, you know what I'm saying? Like for example, I was talking to Blunts. Blunts got these beats, fire beats. I'm like, nigga, we need to send these shits to Ghostface. Like we're not trying to block the portal of where you should be or where you can head at. We want to be a part of that bridge to be able to be like, hey, listen, hey, let travel with these artists, build, you know what I'm saying? Help support, build a community outside of the showcases, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't gotta be friends, but we're here to support, you know what I'm saying, outside of the music.
Yeah, and if you got beats that sound like they can go to the clan, we can definitely get those there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah, Blunt's got that. And my
Yeah,
cousin Mecca.
we can definitely get those over there.
yeah.
Got you.
Well,
We'll
that
get you
speaks to where the
EA.
franchise can.
Yeah.
That speaks to where the
Cash
franchise
also
can go because you could end up doing a Welcome to the Jungle, you know what I'm saying, mixtape at some point,
Oh
and
yeah, with EA. Oh
give it a
man, I
chance to
would
even go further.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah.
Niggas got
oh shit.
producers,
Please.
DJs,
Way
all the
further.
above.
We bringing it.
Way further.
Yo, can I
And again, I
go ahead.
go ahead. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, can I tell you so I was in Dudley earlier and these two young kids came to me pumping a CD, saying, "Yo, can you buy my CD?" I said, "Bro, how old are you?" He said, "I'm 21." I said, "You don't have this music on the online?" He's like, "Nah, just me and my boy right here. We both, we got this 15-track project and want to hear it." I'm like, "Bro, give me yo, like, you feel me? Like, this is just to see that alone today." I was like, "Come on, bro, like." The hunger is dying, and we're part of that culture that's going to bring that energy back. Because, like I said in the past, with the EA and the Tarji, and bro, the movement was serious. We were the last of that cusp of artists and generation and movements where you saw Boston emerge from the Joyner Lucases to the, you know what I'm saying? You can name them, the Cousin Stizzes, all that energy was from that era of our era and time when everything was a movement. You feel me? And we bring in that movement energy,
Mm-hmm.
like we have to, because there's nothing that's
Mm-hmm.
moving solo.
No. And it's like, but this is where I say you have the people with resources now sitting under one hub. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the common goal is to get artists to that level of being paid within their region. I believe that's important. Like, because the first thing that a label says is, what is your regional pull? Like every artist, I don't care who they are, they still had to come back to New England. Even if they left New England and they became a famous artist, they still had to come back to New England and have a demand.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you build the foundation. You're stronger if your foundation is built from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Now you go out to these other cities and you start rocking with these other cities. Like New England is one of those places where I've always said, like, people in New England don't start rocking with you until they see other people from other cities and other states start rocking with you. So you kind of have to play the reverse psychology game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
That's how it is most places though, honestly. It's like your hometown knows you too well. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go back and oh, I knew him from before, and they just want to be the one who knew you from before.
yeah. Like, oh, I used to know we used to play ball together. Like, okay,
I used
but
to
do you know him
babysit his
now?
cousin.
No, you
I
don't.
know baby mama.
Right.
So the next artist is Broccoli Bando. Shout out to Broccoli Bando. I know he didn't get to perform. He was in the building. I like his
honestly,
music.
it's not that he didn't get. It's not he didn't get to perform. He wanted to go sooner. You know, he told me he was going to come at a certain time. He came a little later. It took a little longer. We had the intermission. I mean, there was people there way longer than him, and he left before them. So that's my brother. I love him to death. We always chop it up. You know, we connect. But that was one of those moments where it's like, you know, it's kind of hard to look at it in that lightly way, because if you remember, he didn't come to the last showcase. So it's like, you know, it's like when we try to do these things, when we try to do these things again after part one didn't work and part two doesn't work, not because of what we're not doing, but what you're not, you know, allowing yourself to be patient for, and you leave, you know, he chose not to perform because he wanted to go sooner. That's what that was.
I think we all just gonna tighten up in the future. Period.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You know,
So
we'll chop it up again.
the
You
next,
know what I'm saying? It's all love. That's my brother.
The next artist is D-Line.
She did her
Big
thing.
fan of
Am I saying it right?
She did her thing. She got that song, man. That Missy 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fire. She got the
She's
look.
a spitter.
And she performed.
She's polished.
Yep.
Great energy.
Yeah, definitely.
She's from Maine.
Great energy.
She's from Maine, so you know, good energy from somebody from
that's
Maine
where
that
she's from,
came
Maine.
all the way from
She
Maine.
tried to get saved from Maine. So you bring your best.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Ain't shit going on up there but lobsters. So
and Cooper Flag and Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag.
Right.
But when I heard she was from Maine, I was like, yo, that's dope. Like, this is where artists that was in that building last night should be trying to connect with her. You understand me? Because they need that Maine. They need that Maine pull. They need to be working with artists out in Maine. This is where artists don't understand cross marketing. Understand me. My network is not your network. So I'm trying to tap into your network. Let's work. Let's collab. Let's build. I want an artist to have a song with an artist in every state in New England. Show me that. Then you can tell me your word. Because until you show me that, you ain't really doing nothing regionally. For me, if you can't perform in every state in New England, Boston is not your only hub. You understand? Like, that was the one thing that separated up north from what we did. We allowed ourselves to grow outside of the 3 states, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. No, we have 3 other
6
that we can move into: New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. What did we do? We started working with promoters and people in those areas, and that's when you started to see the genuine support. You understand me? Because those people up in those states, they don't know Boston artists. They think Boston, oh, wow, it's Boston. You understand me? Oh, you're from Rhode Island? We look like celebrities to those people. Why not captivate on that? They buying merch. They buying CDs. They buying everything you got when you pull up. No artist in there that night had merch. That was a no-no for me, too. Digital streaming cards, no nothing. Listen, I pay attention to all that. I didn't get no merch, no branding, no marketing, no nothing from nobody. How are you going to be remembered?
That's a fact.
Sometimes it's the little things. So these are the things I want artists to pay attention to. Like, I pay attention to all of that. I know what you're good at and I know what you're bad at. I know what you don't have. So I'm going to try to help you to put yourself in a better position to be presentable when going to shows. You shouldn't be doing shows with no merch and no follow-up card, no nothing to find you on social media or nothing. Like, people are shy. People are very timid in person. There was a man who walked up to me at the end of the show, introduced himself. Who was sitting? Was somebody? One of y'all sitting next to me, and he was like, "I just walked in." He was like, "I heard there was a show going on here." He was like, I decided to, come through or whatever." He was like, "I've never seen a show like this here." He was like, "You guys did an amazing job tonight." I've been getting nothing but praises and kudos for the artists and the performances and everything that was done that night since Sunday. So I just want to say that to you guys. Shout out to everybody, because again, it takes a team. It takes us coming together and working together. This was a patron that just walked in from nowhere. And now I go follow him. He follows me, and come to find out he's a financial investor and a real estate investor. Like, these are opportunities and people that will genuinely support you and believe in you, that have leverage. You never know who's in the room. We're looking for angel investors all the time, Kat. Am I lying? We're always looking for angel investors from the back end. So this is where it's like, you have to think about those things as you go out here and you're working and going to different shows. This is a job for you. This is a job for you to bring back as much resources as you possibly can at the end of the night. I felt good when I knew when we was with Upnorth, and I went to shows and my fucking phone was full of new contacts every show. That to me is my net worth. Now I got people pulling up to support. Now I got people who, oh, you got these services. Oh, you got this going on. Now I got more outreach. I got more pull. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. And if you're not one of those people that's real outgoing, and get somebody that's close to you, that's that outgoing person that's gonna run up on people and be like, "Yo, let me get this, let me get that." If you're not that person, get somebody that you trust, or that's got that personality that's gonna go out there and get people's faces. So you bring that person with you. Don't have that person.
That's right. Your face.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. The next artist is Jimmy.
Jimmy didn't go.
Artist, okay. Next artist.
Now I want to say shout out to Jimmy because he arrived at the same time as us, and he stayed until the
kind of.
He was patient, and we was there before him. He was there very early. He was very patient, and that for me, I want to see him perform again. I already seen him perform once, but I want to see him at our next show. And I think he should be one of the first 5.
For sure. That's how we got to handle it now with these type of shows. Whoever's not able to perform and we're able to, if they got good enough reasons and we can work with them again, we definitely want to see them at the top 5.
Okay. So the next one is Mort BZ in the building. Shout out to Mort BZ. One, because he was at one of our first showcases. I love Mort. I love his energy. Very humble. But yet it's still like, it's funny because the first show we did, Ace, remember I didn't say his name right? And he got on the mic and he was like, by the end of the show, you're going to remember my name. And I swear to God, everywhere I went in the last year and a half, I've heard nothing but Mort Beezy. Like, oh, Mort Beezy's on this track. Oh, I'm working with Mort Beezy. Oh, Mort Beezy's doing this. I'm like, yo, he was not lying.
Shout out to Mort, man.
Shout out to him.
I mean, he's doing a lot of, like, if you look at his page, he's doing a lot of networking with the podcast. I'm not too sure who he's connected to with this podcast that he's been on, but just to see that he can socialize. A lot of artists don't have the socialization of being able to represent themselves in the artistry way and be able to express musically and as a person, this is what I'm doing, this is my life, this is what I'm going through, or this is what I've overcome. And he makes that very clear.
Right. Very clear. And his music, I feel, is real. Like, it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's important to me. Like, when you know a person is really speaking from the heart and speaking their truth, like, this is where I've been. Like, I respect that because not everybody can articulate that. Like you said, not everybody can express themselves. and be that deep. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that. And then come to find out, he's working with Millie's. He got a track coming out with him. Shout out to him for that.
Yep.
And he did a video with Just Snapping right in front of the jungle and
Just
got the
be
highlights.
snapping.
Yeah, Just Be Snapping. Shout out to him.
Shout out to
Because
them,
he
yo.
sent me the clip. Yeah, shout out to them because they definitely
Come
pulled
on,
up
you see this right
and
here?
got some
An
dope
artist that
videos.
took advantage of a show, of location, and said, "Yo, we're gonna shoot
That's
this video
right.
here." And using the branding of the network and to keep, like, if you see the screenshots, they got all of us random artists spread
Yeah.
out in moments where these are screenshot moments of us just maybe next to each other speaking, and it showed unity. And I appreciate him how he made like a collage of it with the video in the middle. I appreciate that. Shout out Just Be Snapping and
Yo,
Won't
that
Be
was
Big
dope.
shouts out to BZ.
real.
Yeah, and you're on the bottom of it, Ace. Did you see
I
that?
was like, word, Hey, shit,
That's
man.
so dope.
I like, what's
That's
so
so
funny?
dope.
Like, as much as I really love, like, as an artist, I love performing, I love embracing the stage, I love embracing the people. But when I do this might be really the most humblest times I'm being humble about everything, because, like, I really don't want ever to come across as I don't appreciate people, that I don't appreciate their effort, their quality, their time. So all these artists, they're gonna get me to always show them high respects, because it ain't easy. We had it a little bit more easier, I believe. It was harder, but it was easier because we had our friends, our high school friends, our neighborhood friends. These kids right now, they going through a whole social crisis, and they don't even know who to trust in the music video. You feel me? Shit.
Right?
Salute.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the next artist is MC Flavor. I wasn't ready for that.
Shout out my
I had
zone.
to look,
That nigga was
because
in.
I was like, wait.
He said that nigga was in.
Yeah, he came
Shout out
out
my nigga
smoking.
I was
MC,
like,
man.
he brought that energy. I thought I was listening to Pretty Ricky. I was like, wait a minute, that's
Pretty
him?
Ricky.
I was like, hold up. Like, he brought that Florida boy, that that
Mhm.
southern
That shit was
energy
hard.
that I
Zoe
was
shit. He
like, yo,
brought
we
that
don't
Zoe
hear that.
shit.
Yeah,
He had good
that
songs.
southern
His
soul
friend
shit.
was great. He was fire.
But
He
I
was real
love
good.
the fact that when I go back and listen to him, like the lives, you could hear that he's rapping right along with his music. Like, he knew his music to the point of even the ad libs, everything. Like, and he's really saying it as it's going. Like, he was not off key, off
Yeah.
note, off nothing.
Yeah.
Like, that for me showed me he practiced.
Yeah.
Yo, I met him at a showcase last year in Cambridge. It was Joey Joseph James. Joseph James, he's an artist out here. He throws events. I met him last year, so it took me a whole year to work with him. So a lot of these artists, even though we had showcases in the past, they were patient to work with us. And when you see somebody like MC Flavor, like,
Right.
yo, he wanted to work with us in the past, and him bring that passion and fire on stage, that's what we talking about when it's Welcome to the Jungle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's an
He-
entertainer. He got
Yeah, he-
out in the crowd and everything. And
I
was
felt
still
like
rapping. Not winded, not nothing.
I felt like he meant every word he said. You know what I'm saying? Every word. It felt like every word in his raps come from his heart. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when he's doing his thing.
Word. Yeah, he don't.
Yeah.
He's not rapping like incriminating himself. He's giving you that raw, like,
Yeah.
it could go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is me. This is how I feel. This came from the heart. Like everything he said feel like came from the heart. Like,
Yeah. Shout out MC Flavor, man. I appreciate him, man. He killed
it's
that
fire.
shit.
Yeah, he was live.
Right. I don't know where Will went, but we need him because we're almost to the end. We're on our last artist. Will, you got to tap back in so we can get those results. Ace, do you got the results?
Will.
What's the results? What's popping
Do
big?
Results, Ace?
I forgot the lyrics, huh?
You don't got the results, right?
No. Let me shoot him a text. I don't know where he went.
So okay, so
There was actually
the
three. There
next
was actually
Where
three
the
artists
fuck
that we
are
had left because there
you
was two
at,
that wasn't on the
Will?
There was two that wasn't on
yeah,
the
there's
list.
one more on the list.
Bow,
Yeah,
bow, bow.
Wait, one more. This one is Pretty Demon.
Pretty
So
Demon.
Pretty
Yeah.
Demon,
Demon.
Pretty
Yeah.
Demon surprised me.
Yeah, the Pretty Demon.
I
would have did a
wasn't
second song
expecting it.
first.
I was
She,
right.
the second song was
The
pretty
second
good.
song should have been first.
Yeah, she did a second song first. She had a better impact on the crowd and stuff like that. It seemed like it took her a little time to get going. You know, it's like she was a little nervous. Like she might not have performed a lot. She seemed like she hadn't performed a lot before. So she was kind of like nervous and a little timid. But the second song was a lot better. It was really good. I like the second song.
Yeah.
Yep. EA, what's your thoughts?
I thought the second song was better than the first song. But I feel like the first song was newer.
Yeah.
That's why she, you know what I'm saying, it was like, I'm gonna do this one and get to the song that they more comfortable with, that she was more comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I told her on the stage, I was like, yeah, you can tell she's way more comfortable with the second song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like y'all said, I feel like
Right.
that should have went first. But she definitely still performed pretty good though. You know, I don't know how often
Yeah.
she performed, but she did a good job.
Shout out to Pretty Demon.
Okay. Yeah. Blunts.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts?
I text Will. I don't know if the phone died or something, but we actually really need him right now.
Right.
We always need the white man.
Right.
Goddamn. We always need the white man, dog. I tell him that shit. He's trying to act like he's Black Panther, that white boy in the Black Panther.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about. Yo, he said that.
Come through and save us, right? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that's the first thing I thought about when he said that. Black Panther.
Yo, you know how many people seen that
I'm
movie?
like,
Never
yo,
saw
wait
that
a
shit,
minute.
bro.
I'm like,
Like,
we
bro,
need
what
him.
we're talking about, people did not see that. I seen it. I was like, yo, that shit pissed me off, nigga.
But
Like, I can't.
even in Django, if you made it to the Django, his ultimate villain was Samuel L. Jackson. When he blew him up, the movie was over. Like, you know, like he was over there, like,
Yeah, dog.
it's a subliminal thing. Your own worst enemy is not us. That was the message they was trying to send in that.
Oh shit, facto, for real. What'd you think of Sinners? Y'all, that Sinners was good. I think that movie was
I
Yeah,
didn't see it.
I thought I made me watch that, and I was like, "What's going on?" Like I seen Faison Love said it was supposed to be. I thought the movie was going to be about vampires killing the slave master. What was that?
Word.
Slave master, but it was like, yeah, I don't know about all the singing and all that stuff. It was a little funny.
Damn, this nigga's not. I think at this moment right now, y'all know who y'all
KASH
won.
Yeah.
You said there was two more artists, right?
Yeah.
There was the female that went first. She was the actual female who went first, Ace.
First. Yeah, she went first, right? Yeah.
Who is she?
Meech Dailey. That's
Meech.
YG. That's Y Trotty Jizzle, the artist from JP, to say. He's incarcerated right now, but yeah, that's his mother. But he's an artist from Boston. He's a well-recognized artist from Boston. He's dealing with a case right now, and the fact that she pulled up and she's like, I'm his mother, and I want to go first. I was like, oh shit, like she's a G. Shout out to her.
I liked her.
Yeah,
That song was good. Her lyrics was good too. Like she was all right. I liked her.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She definitely
Will say he's coming back on right now. I told him we need the results. So yeah.
Right.
And
who was the other artist, KASH, that you had?
It was Radio Raheem. The Radio Raheem was the other guy.
Radio Raheem.
Yeah.
Can't forget
I didn't put him on the
Raheem,
list.
y'all.
Yeah, Radio Raheem.
Shout out my dog.
Radio Raheem rocked it though.
He
did.
He lived out.
He definitely rocked. He definitely. He gives you that vibe though, and his art was dope. Like I definitely see him as nothing but what he is, an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he's up here every day he's working on the paper.
When like his delivery, what he's talking about, like how he's just telling a story, like that for me was like, okay, that's dope. Like he definitely has a vibe. I could see him like neo soul, like that type of hip hop, neo soul voice. You know what I mean? Like that
Word.
is definitely marketable.
That's my brother, man. A salute to him. I appreciate him giving his energy. You feel me? That's a brother with energy that he puts it into his kids, his artwork, and always writing. If you go on his page, he's always posting like not songs, but like almost freestyle songs of him live, of him rapping it. So if he's hitting that stage, that's letting you know he's comfortable in his element.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's what we
Of
what hip hop
course.
really needs. Hip
Very.
hop really needs the balance to come back. You know what I'm saying? The gangster rappers, the street rappers, also to be right up there with the conscious rappers. That's
Yeah.
what, you know what I'm saying. They just took away the element of conscious rap. You know what I'm saying. And there always was a balance. And they always was right along with the other side. You know?
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
what dope. You know what I'm saying. Having the like the comments right up there with the you know the Ice Cubes or whatever you want to say. You know, like so.
Yeah. Actually, I think he should be part of a hip hop group in Boston called Digital Underground, and that was way back then. So he's a vet. You know what I'm saying? I think allowing him to come out and do his thing from the time that he already did his thing, that's a beautiful thing, because that's where I'm at right now with it. You know, I'm going through the next cycle of the last cycle from the last one. So it's like a laundromat. So we're just trying to shut off that
You
non-believing in you and push through. So shout out to my guy.
Right.
Where's Will at? Hey, Will, come on, man. Black Panther, man.
What's up, y'all? My phone died. Sorry, folks.
Okay.
We got these results.
You're excused.
Yeah, we
Get
went
to
through
these
we
Got
all,
these
results.
we went
results?
through all the rappers, so we
Got
ready
these
for the results.
results.
What's the
Y'all want to hear the results?
Okay.
Yeah, don't just say the answer. Give us the
I'm
breakdown.
scared.
All right, yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you the top 5, going from the back. Actually tied for 4th and 5th at the same time is BSG and Dej in the Cut. They both have the same amount of points, so they were
Okay.
4th and 5th. Now remember, there's only prizes for the first place winner. That the Apex Warrior is the first place winner, and they're the ones who get all the prizes. But these folks got to understand where they at. You know what I'm saying? They were close, almost got it.
That's funny because they're two similar like styles. You know what I'm saying? They both got
Right.
similar styles and similar
Word.
deliveries. So that's funny.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah. So 3rd place was Deline.
The
The
line,
okay.
yeah.
The line. Okay.
Yeah, no, she did a
Okay.
great job. Everybody else, felt that way. The judges were actually, pretty close to what we all, saw the same way for the most part. So, our 2nd place contestant was Fuego Music.
Mm.
Okay.
Almost had it. Just
Almost
this
had it.
close, man. You know what I'm saying?
If he bring out his Latinos, man, it's over. He's gonna have it.
Had that energy. I thought he
Bring
was
out
going
his
to win it all,
Latinos,
honestly,
man.
until our first place winner came up and just smoked the stage. I think we all know who it is. MC Flavor. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
MC
We're
Flavor got it.
gonna hit that MC Flavor.
Okay.
Honestly, can we agree that we're gonna build up to do like the finals where they have like everyone that wins, we just do a big show for them?
Oh, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do the big concert for that. But he's a great representation. I can't wait to see him work with Aperture with the photo shoot, with Tarjiarkee up north with the
Yeah, we'll get some things
media
done.
package, and with Blunts with the Blunts got an MC right there coming through. So it's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait to be a part of that around y'all.
Yeah. I took a look at Flavor's socials. You know what I'm saying? I see some things we could do. I see that he's gonna really benefit a lot from from Tarji's prize as well. Everybody's prize really. I mean, Blunt's got a great beat going too, so I can't wait to see how it all turns out.
Yeah, man. And shout out to PSP Flicks. He just hit me up right now. Recap will be out by tomorrow. So if anybody has any logos or anything that you want to send out, send it to me. We'll get it on there ASAP.
Bet.
So we're gonna show a clip. We're gonna show a clip from MC Flavor.
Okay, you know how to do that shit?
Performance
Okay.
the other night. You already know.
Jay.
I'm gonna give y'all a little spicy clip. See, I wasn't
Let's go.
prepared
Let's
as
hear that.
I wanted to be,
I don't know about spicy clip.
but I definitely have some clips from the other night. And
Let's go.
it was definitely a party.
Mm-hmm.
Man, straight up zone, man. Soul spot, man. Soul spot.
First one, not the last one.
First
You know what I'm
one.
saying?
Oh man, I don't
Oh,
want to announce when the next one's gonna be, but I'm gonna let y'all know after the show. But I want y'all to all agree to the date, see what's up, and we build off there. But yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Thank you guys for having me, man. It was a good time. I appreciate
Appreciate
it.
you. Appreciate you, brother. We're gonna stay more connected. You know what I'm saying? Let's work with Will. Let's
Let's
get
call
these
me
photo
Elroy.
shoots and let's get it.
Nigga,
Can y'all see?
I be doing it for real. You think my son a deal,
Can y'all
nigga?
see it?
I put belts in
yeah, I can
ass.
see
She
it.
Yeah.
gon'
Yeah.
fuck, I ain't her nigga. I'm in the basement and the bushy boy. Call me think about the
Huh?
money. You know business. I won't deal with you. Push a
Ah.
motherfucker against one bitch. She think I steal, nigga. I ain't worried about no next bitch. Cause I'm scared, nigga. You gon' talk about that next nigga? What? He gon' talk about that next nigga?
Hey, hey,
I said,
hey.
what diamond? You believe so private? Purple diamond stone. I'm on a different timing. Okay, different shoes and fix. I call it changing climate. You don't never see a couple hundred stars.
Come on, you have it in the video.
I can't wait to scratch their lips. I can't wait till I cut bulletproof. My car keep on his face. Little bones gonna go in muscle cars with the tricks. I ain't in the fucking business, that shit poor ain't no shit. I be lying for the team, I ain't had thought about killing shit, but I'ma keep it PG, cause I'm trying to raise my chick. I'm chasing multi-plays, I'm trying to get that one to one. I came a long way from hitting on and mixing that a quarter. Fast diamonds, you be so grimy. Purple diamond stones, I'm on a different timing. Okay, different shoes from fists, I call it changing climates. You ain't never seen a couple hundred star camping. I got shells for a piece. I got shells for a nigga. I wanna see me rich. I got shells for a hoe. I got shells for a bitch. I got shells for a nigga. I wanna see me rich. We just come up on the sticks on me military shit. I can't put you in my business. I don't want you saying shit. I got shells for a bitch. I got shells for a bitch. I can't put you in my business. I don't want you saying shit. Hey man, I appreciate the trouble for having me, man. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Baby, let me hear you.
Tarji, what the fuck, man?
Hey!
I appreciate y'all for having me. Y'all can find me on all platforms. MC_flavor26. I'm on all platforms. Y'all can catch me on Uncle Errol. Uncle Errol on all platforms. Appreciate y'all.
He rocked that!
Yeah, he was lit.
That nigga,
Did y'all
I ain't
see
gonna
it?
lie, he made the show look like he was down south. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That
He
shit
took
look
over the
fire.
whole
Right.
shit.
That
I
shit
felt
look
like I was
fire.
in Florida.
He did.
What? Oh, we need that. Oh
He
yeah.
turned up the
I
energy
got
level
shells for a hoe.
to a
I got
different
shells
spot.
for a bitch.
Yeah.
What?
Damn, he got shells for a bitch too. It's crazy.
Equal
Yo!
opportunity. He's an equal
Shells for
opportunity.
everybody.
He's an equal opportunity hitter.
He rod waving.
Yo!
He rod
MC
waving.
Flavor, we gonna definitely
Hit that nigga up.
put the flavor on that. That's
Call, yo,
definitely
hit him
I
up right
mean, for
now.
me,
Hit him up right now. Tarji, hit him up right now. See what he doing. Probably in the trap
how
or the
can I
studio.
hit up?
He
Let
gonna
me
pick up.
see.
He gonna pick up.
This phone is dead. Oh no.
Okay. We'll hit him up
Is he
tomorrow.
on Facebook? Yeah, we'll hit him up tomorrow. But
So what are you
is
gonna do?
he
Are you gonna wake up early in the morning and announce a winner now, or are we gonna do this? Because we don't like how you want to do it tomorrow.
well, we're live, so we're gonna probably do some media promo. Like I'll probably do some graphics, but as far as live, whoever tuned in, I don't know if I could go live. I can't go live on my page until after we're done. For some reason, Facebook has me blocked from being live.
We'll reach out to him tomorrow. See, we could do a live tomorrow. Do quick little interview with him, chop it up, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, and we have a content plan so far. I was already talking to Austin about it. I'll talk to you about it, Tarji, too. But we have a pretty good content plan for after the event, and then figuring out how to start the engine on the next one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's
We
awesome.
already planned DJ EA Sports working with us compilation. I told Will that he does a compilation, so we got to bring that energy back, especially with what we got going on right
Compilation.
now. You know.
Right. Well,
Okay,
and that's
Blunts.
also comes to, you know, being on the playlist and things like that, and building our own media playlists for New England. You know what I'm saying? Like EA Sports should be the main focus for that playlist, and artists should be trying to get on that playlist because these are the hardest artists in New England. And I think with the collective that we have here, we've done touched basically everybody. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to put artists on one platform and get a real rotation going, I think that's important.
Yeah, I don't know.
And EA is one of those DJs that really goes to, you know, major commercial clubs and breaks artists, independent artists' music. And this is one of the strongest things that we talked about even during our time in our era, is that we were always pushing for the club DJs in New England to break independent artists. You know what I'm saying? You see that going on so
Yeah.
many other places, but New England have a strong circuit for that. So we definitely need to create a strong circuit for that and have it be actually publicized and visualized, like actually
Yeah.
showing art, you know, artist music being played and the crowd reaction. Like all those things make a big difference. And how you can push that out to the media and how that's, you know, perceived in media. So it's so many different things that you can do with that content. Content is power. And that's one of the things that from like just looking at what Max B talked about from the beginning is visual, you know, visual is everything. Your visuals are everything. You know what I'm saying? So show
Everything.
artists that came out, took pictures, that did the posting, that did all the things that make it a real effort of marketing. Like you have to do that. Artists have to be just as hard as I go, or we go for artists, they have to be willing to go as hard for us in this platform. And that's one of the things that I talk about strongly, because artists always expect, oh, you're just supposed to support me and push my stuff. Well, are you pushing me to your market? Are you helping to grow my network? Are you helping to, if you can't pay me, find an artist who can? You know what I'm saying? If you can't pay for the services, you can find somebody else that can pay for the services. And now that might give you leverage to get in on a slot or get an opportunity to get, you know, free promotion or whatever. Like this is where we have to build that level of integrity for artists. You know what I'm saying? And making them understand that it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about the money, but are we one hand washing the other? Are you supporting me like I'm supporting you? Are you supporting your media outlets? Are you supporting your promoters and your event planners and your buyers and the people who the producers and all the different people that add the elements to your music? Like, come on. We have to, one hand has to wash the other.
Tarji said you
That's
better
it.
flip that, Brett.
Hey, listen. Hey,
Uh-huh.
I just want to say I want to thank everybody in this room. EA Sports. Was it Cash or Dash?
Cash.
Cash, Tarji, Will, Aperture, Blunts. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, supporting me and each other with this endeavor. I hope you guys see the potential in this and that we can continue working and really give ourselves the best chance to elevate this whole market for ourselves and this whole region. So
Sure,
thank y'all.
sure, man. Like I said,
Let's
thank you
go.
for having me, man. I
You already
appreciate
know
it.
my G. See you soon,
Look,
ladies and gentlemen.
I
You ready?
appreciate
You ready?
everybody. Thank y'all for having me a part of this too. Look, and I dropped the link in the chat so y'all can go in the chat, grab the link, and that's the link to my radio station.
Okay.
I see you.
Ew.
So everybody can
When
hear
you go on live, how what's your schedule?
whenever I feel like it.
Okay, nice. So
Like
do
like
you
I pop it up. Like that's how I'm doing it now. It's like if I feel like going live tonight, I go live. If I don't, but 24 hours the station is running. Anybody can end up in that
Okay.
rotation. You might hear somebody that you already know. You might hear, I would say probably 7 out of 8 of the artists probably on there already, or artists you may know already. Just tap in and understand that we also have the radio station too.
Okay.
Alright.
So
Word. So we're gonna work with
That
that link. We'll start pushing that link,
Lee
start getting
radio
this music
station.
over there, and we'll start setting up working on getting this interview with MC Flavor on EEA Sports Station, and we'll work on that tomorrow.
yes, sir.
All right, word.
So I do have another announcement because I feel like so in regards to the artists that came in from the top 5, I will be doing either an interview or write up or some type of marketing for them.
Put them in a
Whether
cipher.
it just be a
Make
week.
them put the top 5 in the cipher video. Top
Yeah, no,
5 cipher
exactly. Yeah,
video.
make a piece of short form content. We count down the top 5, and then you can even make individual content about each of them if you want to. I mean, yeah, we can milk this pretty easy.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's just make sure we after tomorrow. Let's set up a day where we go to see EA Sports and we talk about all this and we lock this shit down. He got the spot. There's no reason why we're not going to see each other again soon. We got Blunt Studio as well. If we want to meet at Blunt's studio, we can do that as well. And let's get
EA Sports,
together,
where
bro.
studio at?
No.
I just moved my shit to Dedham. The Dedham
Nice.
line.
Let's get it. Nice.
So
we out. So man, you know,
Communication is everything. Communication is power.
Let's go.
You guys,
I'm out in Dedham.
yeah, like that's so the winner,
And I
MC
still got-
Flavor, he gets a month marketing campaign by the Media Loop. He also gets Apex Media. Was you doing the photos?
Aperture Studios.
What's up?
Aperture Studios is doing the photos.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a
And
photo
Blunt's
project with
your-
MC Photo.
Blunt, you're supplying the beats. And
Yeah.
Austin, you are
Supplying the 2-hour studio session.
2-hour studio session.
Yeah,
So
we want to
will
make
have
sure we
this
get some.
made up.
We want to make sure we get some content of each of us actually fulfilling these prizes a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do some BTS during the photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can do any kind of BTS, if there's anything like that, Blunts, you know what I'm saying, for you in this situation. Obviously, you, Tarji, as well. And then we can put all that together, you know what I'm saying, as a clip showing this is what happens when you come to,
Welcome
what's
to
in
the
the jungle. Yeah.
Nah, welcome to the jungle, not what's in the jungle.
What's around the jungle?
You fucking asshole.
I'm gonna call it whatever I want to.
Wow, you fucking right ranger. You're a right ranger, bro.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna have a new name every time for you. Why not the jungle?
Why not?
All right, guys.
We got some t-shirts coming out too, so y'all gonna send in y'all sizes. I already got the layout, Aperture laid out. The shirts is coming.
Yeah,
And they're hot. You're gonna want to wear these.
Shout out. I gotta shout out my affiliates. I will be hosting an event. I'm waiting for the official flyer for the dedicated to us over 30 plus event this Sunday, the 31st. You can look for the information on my page. It's in Boston, I believe, at the Hood place.
The Hood place. I know that's not. The Hood. The Hood milk shit in Seaport.
That's next Sunday. The 31st is next
Yeah.
Sunday.
31st next Sunday.
The 31st.
Oh, like where
next
the Hood
Sunday.
milk bottle is?
Yep, next Sunday, the 31st.
Okay.
Yep.
There's a party at the Hood milk.
So yeah, they have all types of games and everything out there. Like, I'm all about that. I'm very competitive, so I look forward to that. Grown folk business. We gonna chill out, have a good time. Gonna have some good vibes. I think definitely dope. Shout out to DJ Foreign, One Start Production. They always stay with the latest events. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And think of anything else that we know. Who has EA? Do you have any events coming up you want to shout out?
I got my next big event is October 22nd. I'm doing Arsenal at Middle East.
Okay.
So that'll be my next big one, I think. Other than that, yeah.
Oh, word, that's
Yes.
dope.
So Arsenal will be doing that. I think. Oh, and I'm gonna do the music workshop with Frank Nino and Letitia J.
Oh, I heard about that.
Oh,
On
that's
Sunday.
dope.
Okay,
Yeah.
get it, my guy. Let's get it.
Where's that at?
That's gonna be in, I think, what's that, Pawtucket or Rhode? I know it's the Pawtucket or Providence, one or the other.
Okay, so
Okay.
That fire.
Entourage.
Yeah,
Let me
'cause
know
I
if
think
y'all
Entourage.
next to.
Yeah, that's
Entourage.
that's where I'll be at. These
that's dope.
those are my next two big
Cash,
things.
what about you? Hey, did I cut you off?
Nope.
Okay.
Not got too much coming up. Just tell everybody to go check out the album. With my partner Fantab put out an album called Well Known Secrets. Go check that out on all streaming platforms. We have got a video on YouTube. It's on the Orchard Readout by the Orchard site. It's like for the Sony Orchard distribution YouTube channel. Go check it out. It's KASH and Fantab. Lucius. It's called Lucius. So
Lucius.
and go to
Okay.
KASHandFantab.com. In short, if you want to see all that stuff, KASHandFantab.com. So
Okay, word.
Okay.
oh,
Well,
everybody, I got something.
anything
Everybody got to
upcoming?
eat. Everybody got to eat cookout on Sunday in Cambridge.
Oh, I'm about to see you there, brother.
Nice.
I'll see you there.
On Sunday
Yeah.
in Cambridge. Okay, that's funny. I'm gonna be in Cambridge too. That's funny.
That's just gonna be
Okay,
lit.
That's
Get you some
gonna be lit.
barbecue.
I'm gonna hit you up.
Everyone's gonna be there. That's just
I'm
gonna be
hitting
lit.
you up on
Yeah, hit me. I'll be there.
Austin. Austin,
He bounced.
come on with your Wi-Fi.
I think his batteries are out.
Oh, there you go.
I'm on
He gotta
1%, so
Earth to Austin.
He's still traveling around
Earth
the
to
world. That's
Austin.
why.
Right, you moving. Like you can't
Dude,
be
that's
doing
true.
podcasting moving, brother.
you want 1% too, brother?
Nah, I'm getting in the elevator right now, boss.
Yeah. Like, come on. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm going on my way to the gym.
He's in the Matrix in the elevator.
Yeah. So I think that this is a wrap for us today. The winner was announced. I look forward to more of these. I think this was the first of many. And I think that this was a great way to announce the winner. To talk about the other performances, to talk about the things we loved. These are all things that artists can take away from media. I'm gonna run these as some clips and just replay to get some short reels and things like that. So it was dope, you guys. And
definitely.
any last words? Anything you guys want to say?
3 strikes.
Tomorrow we'll
Shout out
tap
to MC
in.
Flavor.
We'll hit everybody up to
MC
MC Flavor. Shout out to MC Flavor. We'll set up the meeting tomorrow. Tap in. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all time.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a blessed night,
Bless
y'all.
up to everybody,
All right,
man.
peace.
Flavor.
Later.
Peace.